is too early to do red, white, and blues, so I'm going through the craft stash, and I've got these bees. I think this was like 3 years ago, y'all. Anyone that's been around, I got that from that Fry's, which is Kroger, and the lady was redoing floral. And then I have this sign from my Michael's Grabbags. And then I went to Michael's the other day and I shared a short on that. They had buy one, get two free. So I found this little hive thing and just picked those two picks up with it. And I picked up this ribbon. Then I've got that $2 thing that I got from the old Brick House store in Mesa at their little outdoor sale. And these are all my florals in my floral stand. But I've got the yellow, I've got like white and cream here. And I've got all those black that were Michael grab bags. So, and these sunflowers that were Michael's grab bags. So all that, and let's see what else. We've also got all these black and white ribbons from our Christmas Michael's grab bag. So with all that stuff, I figured Bumblebee's the way to go. So that's what we're doing today. Let's start with this. So we have Welcome Home, and I grabbed my white folk art chalk paint, my Craft Smart bright yellow that's in my stash, and Craft Smart black that's in my stash. And I may have to get my Cricut out because I cannot do lettering, but versus Welcome Home, I think Welcome to Our Home would be better. And we need to do something with this because this is so plain. I'm just grabbing a slew of different paintbrushes, and I think that I'm gonna start by adding the white on. I think I'm going to try to do some squares on here. So I'll just start down here. And I'm just eyeballing because this thing is, you know, kind of rustic and worn looking anyways. So that's what I'm going to do. If you don't want to eyeball it, you can just take some pieces of tape and actually tape off. Just put a straight piece across and that'll get you nice crisp lines. Now that I've got my white in, now I'm going to take my black and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to fill in the little spaces where you still have that natural wood. Alright, pretty cute so far. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of the white, and then because this is, you know, plain on the side, and then we've got this plain piece back here, I'm just going to take some of the white, where's like one of my Bobo brushes, like this brush that should have been retired, and I'm just going to like brush on the sides just so it's not this wood stuff. Now that I have that done, I've just got some sandpaper here. You can see what it is. 320 grit. So fine sandpaper, and I'm just going to go around and scrape it just like how this middle is, so it's a little more worn. And I'm just going to take a paper towel and just wipe that off. I have it really lightly dampened, so just a couple little drops of water on there. Now I want to actually take some of this yellow because the sign is so dull, and I love these little bumblebees. I'd like them to pop more. Let me see if I've got... where I can put a little bit of yellow. A difference to give a nice little pop of color, and then I'm just taking the damp cloth, and then anything that's like out of the lines, Just dabbing off. Cute. Uh-oh, got a little bit over here. But now that I have that done, I'm gonna make a bow. So I have that Michaels ribbon I showed y'all that I picked up. And then we've got our ribbons from our Michaels boxes. This ribbon, that would be way too big of a bow. These two are, I think, a better size. So I'm gonna have to cut this down some kind of way, shape, or form. And I'm just going to do like a little simple kind of bow here. What size? I have no idea. I do have an easy bow maker, but I'm just gonna try to like eyeball this. Something like that. Oh. So you make it like one of those, how you see the ribbons, like breast cancer ribbons, whatnot, like remembrance ribbons. You just push back the back behind there, and then you squish this up. And you can get like some floral wire, and that'll help it to keep a bow shape. But that is a really easy way to make a bow. Okay, so I've got that. Okay, I'm gonna go longer on the yellow instead of shorter. Go a little bit longer on that. And then since this one is too wide, I'm gonna go even longer on that one. I'm gonna eyeball it about here. And then I'm going to cut it, let's say to this 4th line, so I have kind of a guide. And have my long ribbon that I cut in half. And I'm gonna do my yellow polka dots. And then I'm gonna do my black one. It has the checks. And I have them kind of centered up. Now I'll do my little ribbon, my cause ribbon. And then I'm gonna squish it together like that. So now that it's pretty centered up, I'm gonna squish it like that. And I'm gonna take the wire and wrap it around. So I'm gonna pull really tight and just wrap, wrap, wrap. Take my scissors and I'm gonna cut little bow tails. So I'm gonna cut it in half here and go at an angle. Instead of like tying or super gluing it on, let's figure out where this is gonna go. This is gonna go, I think, like right there, so you can see the welcome. So I'm gonna drill a hole up towards the top in this side. Now I'm not gonna drill where the seam is here because I don't want that coming apart, so I'm gonna go just to the outside. Feed my wire through. Position the bow where I want it. Just gonna be like that. And then on the back of here, just gonna curl it around like that. And you can secure that with tape or hot glue from the back. In the end, I didn't add any additional lettering and I love how it turned out. For the next bee project, let's move over to this. So this is the $2 like little wall hangy thingy here. And because I have this little detail here and I want this to match, I'm going to do the white. Alright, so I've got that painted out now, and I bought, remember, the little welcome to our hive. So I'm going to put this towards the middle, and then I'm going to use, you know, this to kind of make a belt with that. And I'm not going to use the true plaid one because I already got some black and white down at the bottom. And as an alternative, if you don't want to paint this, of course you could do that too. So if you want to just put ribbon at the bottom and glue it on, and save yourself some time if you aren't confident with painting. So I'm going to cut the ribbon to where it goes behind here just a little bit so that I can secure it with some super glue. And then let's go ahead and attach our yellow. Then I'm going to center this. Alright, from our Michael's Christmas boxes, we have this black hydrangea. 2 of these. We've got a black magnolia. And then from At Home 90% off, I've got this big flower, and it does not say what it is, so I'm not sure what it is, but that was on clearance. And then from the Michael's boxes for spring last year, we have these yellow flowers and the sunflowers. Let's see, pretty deep. So I always start with bending, and I'm going to try to bend them and keep them bent because then I can reuse them in different arrangements. But if that doesn't work out and it gets too cumbersome, like too full in there, then I'll cut them. These little ones I added from Michael's because I thought this might need some little fillers and to bring some white in. So I'm just going to kind of spread those around. A little more white in. So I'm going to go over my flowers and see what other white flowers I've got. And let's get some white over here. Let me get another one of these, and I'm going to push it down. Over here, like that. I love how this turned out and hope you enjoyed today's projects. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all on the next one.